Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic is change management. Change management is considered a very dynamic thing in corporate sectors, but on the other hand, its impact at industrial level is considered very resistive. First of all, I will I will guide you how change management is implemented at corporate sectors. This is an important tool in which the industries competitively try to meet their competitor in the corporate sectors. Before going to in detailed discussion, let's see how we can define the change management. Change management is the process in which tools and different types of techniques are employed to meet the industrial needs and outcomes of the business. The change management is considered very pivotal and intuitive approach because it not only beneficial for the business but also sustain health and safety culture among the employees. Now we are going to explain the change management process. In the industrial atmosphere, it is very common trend that when change management communication is flowed among all the hierarchy level from top to bottom, it is considered very ineffective because it is the human psyche that the human would always like to live in his comfort zone and don't like change at all. In the industrial atmosphere, the worker who is working for a long time in the industry, he is loyal, there is no doubt on his competition. But it is very difficult to unfreeze his attitude towards the change management. Who see the change management process in the industry, usually project managers look after all the relevant issues and things that are going to be happen in the change management process. What kind of changes are utilized in the corporate sectors? Different approaches are used at national and international level, but according to academic approach, two types of change management are considered valid. First of all, the most slow and relevant change among all industrial sectors that is considered very beneficial at the start, that is incremental change. In the incremental change, the change is occurred step by step. The reason behind this change is that the employee usually accept the change at incremental level and there is an opportunity for the employer to check the impact of change so that the emotions and the loyalty of the workers live sound and according to the standard operating procedure of health and safety and in the workers of different stages environment. The second is step change. Step change is considered very dynamic and radical change. It occurs very rapidly when the management is going to decide that this type of change should be in the organization. They just start to consult and abrupt implement it in the organization. This type of change is very crucial among the employees and is very successful due to his high risk factor. Why it is successful due to its high risk factor? Because the industry is often successful while they utilize this kind of approach, because it is the financial management concept that the industry who is taking an opportunity that is very risky, the return will be the same and they will got major and high return. Now, what are the reasons that are needed for change in the corporate sectors? First of all, there is a major thing, that is dissatisfaction in the strategies and position of the management. Second is to convey and embedded the vision among the employees that the organization is going to merge or taking the new opportunities to compete in the market. The last is there is always resistance to change, so prior work is carried out and training and instructions is induced at all level of the management. In the change management process, there is a very thrilling and unavoidable element, that is resistance, because when change management is utilized, the resistance happened at that pace. To control this resistance, a model is used which is called Levin force field analysis. In this model, the Levins tells us that organization usually used to induce some type of factors for their change management. But on the other side, there are some factors that proportionally resist the change factors, and the management philosophy of change is at that time still in the pipeline, but the management should manage this aspect in a very polite and communicative way. The people who are new in this channel should subscribe it and give valuable comments for next lecture and their proper guideline in management and HSC training. Shukriya.